Hello, hello everybody. Today is gonna be a different type of video. I think today is gonna be the first time I ever do a story time, and I think yesterday was one of the craziest days of my little boy lives. So I feel like I should share it with you guys. So yesterday was basically the worst day ever because the school basically had a pat down on kids because kids in my school started tagging and like doing alcohol and stuff. And so when they were doing the pat downs, they like told us, everybody step away from your backpacks, put it all on the table, and take out everything. And of course, I took out my stuff, not being worried because I don't tag and stuff. And then out of nowhere, um, they're like, okay, they're checking everything. They're checking pockets, socks, hats, sweaters, and all that stuff, just like a normal pat down. But it wasn't just that. They were looking for chips, Sharpies, markers, um, alcohol, pills, powder, if you would. And I was like, oh, so this is actually gonna be like some something like some SWAT team's gonna come in. But no, five teachers run into my class and just yelling at kids like, "Nobody move! If you move, you get suspended, and don't throw away anything yet, otherwise you'll get suspended." Sorry, I'm a little sick. But the crazy part was that they did a what is it called, a breath test, like with the air defibrillator and stuff. I think that's what they're called. And what they were doing was when they were doing the pat downs, um, sorry, they were like, how do I say it? Checking people's breath, and three girls had chips and stuff and alcohol in their system, and so I was like, oh, something's going down. They literally had police walk in and stuff. And I was like, ooh, something's going down. One boy in my class had alcohol, and a girl in my sister's class had a pill. And so the day just went on and just being crazy. And then at lunch, two boys started having a fight. One was a sixth grader, and one was a seventh grader. And the sixth grader is pretty tall. He's like 6'1", 6'2". And then what is it called? The seventh grader is like 5'4", 5'3". And I was like, oh, this is not gonna be well. And so I was just like, oh, god dang it, another fight. And then kids are like, oh, ever since the school might close, everything's been going downhill. Like literally. So, and then three girls, of course, had alcohol and stuff. And this boy had pills and stuff. And then this girl in my class after school, she was like, hey, you want to buy some pills? And I was like, bro. And so she was like, I'm just kidding. And then I'm just like, okay. So when they were doing this, I wasn't really scared because it's like, okay, so if they're like doing this again, which might be soon, I guess, And then they didn't let us go to the restrooms, which is like, oh god. And then when we didn't go to the restroom, everybody was like, ooh, I gotta go pee, I gotta go pee, I gotta go pee. And so everybody was like, oh god dang it, we gotta go pee. And so as they were like arguing with the teachers and stuff, they were like, okay, we'll only let one person go out to go to the restroom. And then when they did, a teacher and a student actually got into a fight, which is like crazy. And so I was just like, oh god dang it, why is this happening? Kids were having breakdowns. God dang it. I'm Sikh, by the way. I don't think I told you yet. And then as he was like showing me, when they were fighting, everybody was like, oh god. I was just sitting in the corner doing my work, and things just started going downhill. Everybody started going crazy, I guess, if you could say that. And then as they were fighting, they were like, okay, whoever does another fist-to-fist fight again will get expelled or suspended, I think. And so when they were like doing the pat downs, of course, they were checking for stuff. They were doing actual little pat downs on 4 boys because they're bad and stuff. But I didn't get a pat down, which was cool because I'm a good boy, kind of. So that's really my story of this first story time. And if you like it, make sure to comment, subscribe, and hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you guys next Friday. Bye.